Violent crime is happening less and less in Sacramento. Police and city leaders say statistics show everything from robberies and assaults to homicides are declining. Tonight, our Becca Habegger dug into the numbers and spoke with community members who say it's good news, but more needs to be done.
Today is a happy day to be the mayor. Something is going right here in the city of Sacramento.
Sacramento Mayor Darrell Steinberg and Police Chief Kathy Lester, surrounded by city leaders and community-based organizations, announced that overall in the city of Sacramento, violent crime has dropped 18% from the first 9 months of this year compared to the same period last year.
Our public safety is really a collective and a shared responsibility.
Compared to last year, homicides are down 40%, aggravated assaults are down 21%, rape cases are down 40%, and robberies are down 6%. This is following a spike in crime during the pandemic seen in cities across the U.S., including Sacramento.
I stood before you in June of last year. It was right here in this council chamber, and we proposed a plan that was really one not like any other.
Chief Lester's violent crime reduction strategy saw her department teaming up with community groups. They focused resources on the city's highest crime neighborhoods, including Del Paso Heights, Oak Park, Meadowview, and Valley High.
She talked about it being a data-driven approach.
Merv Brookins of mentoring program Brother to Brother said at first he was skeptical, but the program started working.
We were able to go out and build relationships, able to go out and help people help themselves. And in doing so, that meant we had to develop a relationship with law enforcement, which continues today.
I live in North Sacramento. I feel safe here.
Daniel Savala is executive director of the Del Paso Boulevard Partnership, which represents property owners and businesses along the Del Paso Boulevard corridor in this North Sacramento community. He's happy to hear violent crime is going down, but says his community is hurting from nonviolent crimes.
What we do struggle with are petty theft, vandalism, drinking in public, these low-level, these nuisance things that really, in fact, impact our day-to-day quality of life.
He said he appreciates the work of Sac PD and knows they're stretched thin as they and departments across the U.S. face staffing shortages, but he'd like to see nonviolent crimes dramatically reduced as well.
Becca Habegger joins us now. Becca, how is the city paying for all this, though?
Alex, it's really two sources of funding we're talking about. One is a 3-year grant awarded by the U.S. Department of Justice, which is used to help the department improve its violence reduction strategies. But most of the money comes from the city's sales tax-funded Measure U. $3.2 million have been allocated this year to fund the community-based organizations. More of that funding can be renewed for another 2 years. And Alex, the mayor says this really has to be a priority, reducing crime and serving at-risk youth, not only keeping them out of trouble, but giving them a pathway to become thriving adults.
All right, Becca, thank you so much.